Greetings, everyone. This is Greg. Nikola just got an order for 800 trucks from Inbev. Unbelievable. If you had told me this, I would not have believed it until I read it. I still don't believe it. So we're covering that today. The second issue we're covering is the fact that Elon Musk has something that I call the Big Payback. And what this is about is the second item that I'd like to cover today, and I think you'll find it interesting. This is Greg for Tesla Fan Insight. Thanks once again for joining us. If this is the first time on our channel, please take time to like and subscribe. If you're a repeat visitor, welcome back. And I apologize for 2 posts in one day, but I pretty much put Nikola in the will not exist as a company in the next year zone, and they pulled a rabbit out of the hat with an order for 800 trucks from Inbev. And I have to say that if they actually deliver a truck, I'm sending this dude I'm sending him a cigar for sure, because my prediction has been that this company is going out of business 100%. And for them to actually score an order of that size, I mean, it's an unbelievable miracle. So, at any rate, please take time to like and subscribe. We could definitely use your support on Patreon. I'm actually going to pull over. We're in a place called Old Town in Alexandria. I'm actually headed down to the water so we can pick up some nice views as we close out today. But I have to say that I'm in semi-shock right now because the order that was accomplished by Nikola is nothing short of a miracle. Why do I say this? Let's review 5 reasons. The first reason is Inbev just looked at the Tesla truck and drove it and saw what it could do. Also, they ordered 100 of them. So the question is, why would you order 100 Tesla trucks when you're going to buy 800 Inbev trucks or Nikola trucks? So I'm scratching my head on that one. The third issue that pops to mind is that Nikola seems like a good company, a good idea, etc., etc. But what I don't understand is, how are you going to buy 800 trucks from a company that's actually never delivered a product? They've got a prototype electric golf cart that they've delivered to the military, and it's only at prototype stage. They haven't shown an ability to actually deliver a finished product of any type. So I think Tesla's a little bit of a risk when it comes to trucks. So they haven't done it before, but Tesla has thousands of vehicles being produced and on the road in other categories. Nikola has none, and nobody's actually seen the truck in live space with customers driving it. So I'm shocked. I could go on. Let's go on to Toyota. Toyota has pretty much abandoned their hydrogen truck, even though they're currently delivering hydrogen trucks in Los Angeles to the port of LA. So why would Inbev / Anheuser-Busch buy those trucks from Nikola when they could go to Toyota, and Toyota could sell them 800 of them, and they've got the engineers and 50 years worth of vehicle build history that shows they know what they're doing. So I am shocked. Another shocking number is that the Founder Series for Tesla is selling for $200,000 a piece. The list price on the Semi right now that was offered by Nikola is $350K. I mean, they are saying they're going to give away free fuel with that, up to 1 million miles, but that might be the driver for this. But why not just lower the price of the truck to $200K and make them pay for the fuel, so that million-mile guarantee sort of doesn't work as was described? So I have to say that I'm in a scratching my head conundrum as to why would Toyota purchase that many vehicles from a company that's never sold anything before. So, anyway, I know that we've got some brilliant folks on here. I wasn't hoping Nikola would go out of business. My point about them is I didn't see how in the world they could deliver a product when they've never actually delivered anything. So if anyone has an answer to that question, I'm all ears, man, because at this point, I think this is completely ridiculous. It makes no sense whatsoever, but maybe there's a miracle that I don't know about, and you guys can tell me what the miracle is, and then I'll know. But at this point, I just think that this is one of the worst business decisions I've ever seen in my entire life. And if you told me, unless I had read it, if you told me this was happening, I would be in the you're lying mode of discussion. So, anyway, I could go on. I'm looking forward to any and all comments you guys have about this Nikola order that's coming from InBev Anheuser-Busch for 800 trucks. The entire fleet being replaced by hydrogen trucks, when in fact they've already ordered 100 Teslas at that facility. And how do you balance out, maintaining parts for both vehicles? And we could go on. The point being that there are 50 questions you can ask about why they did this, especially if they're going to start taking delivery next year on the Founder Series of Tesla, and the trucks coming out supposedly from Nikola aren't ready till they're going to start prototype driving, so it's the end of 2019, and no deliveries until into 2020 or 2021. Please, somebody, I know you guys are brilliant. I know you guys are going to give me a great answer to this, which I do not have. Any rate, I'm looking forward to any and all comments. And please, someone take some time to enlighten me, because I don't think this is one of the most amazing business decisions I've seen this century by any company, and maybe in the last 200 years, one of the most amazing business decisions I've ever seen. Maybe there's something amazing, like they're offering to lease these for $0, or maybe they're buying the company or taking some equity in it that we don't know about. But I have to say that I am flabbergasted, amazed that the order happened, and I severely doubt if these trucks will ever be built, which might be a reason why they have the backup plan of Tesla for 100 trucks, which I think they'll be able to sell quickly, because there are a lot of other folks that are in line that would like to get those trucks. So maybe if the trucks work out, we'll just see a cancellation of the order or a resale of the order to somebody else that was in line, which I think will be easy to do, because there's a shortage of the trucks when they start coming out, much like there's a long line for the Model 3. Wow. So let me stop being flabbergasted and move on to what I call the big payback. The question is, why would Elon Musk make the crazy comments that he did to the analysts and tank the stocks by $20? And part of the issue is that I have to agree with him. There is a bit of a battle going on. And the battle is, I want to say, between good and evil. What I mean by that is that Tesla is working hard to build their vehicles, and they're having a disaster situation where they're battling on a daily basis to deal with competition and deal with analysts that are supporting hedge funds that are trying to wipe out the company. And so the sort of answer question that I see coming up is the fact that Elon Musk was frustrated with how he's been treated in recent days. I also believe that he's very close to achieving break-even as he's described. And James Brown had a famous song called The Big Payback. And I put that title in here because I believe what's going on right now is that Elon Musk may be setting hedge funds up for a very destructive period over the next 60 to 90 days. And I think that he's going to use this as a payback method for those hedge funds that have been messing with him in terms of the stock. So this finally arrives in my mind as a legitimate answer to why would Elon Musk want to piss off the marketplace, cause his bonds to drop in value, and screw everything up with his comments that he made just now. And I think the answer to that is he enjoys the process of setting hedge funds and others that have been doubters up to get destroyed. And I believe that if they can get it up to 6,000 units per, they will get to cash flow positive, and they will actually cause a lot of entities that have shorted the stock to lose a great deal of money. So this was a flushing process with his comments. We'll see how it works out. Look forward to any and all of your comments. But I do believe we're heading into what I call the big payback period, because right now the position of Tesla is stronger than it's been maybe ever, because they do have production rolling out, and you saw the vehicles that are reflective of that production sitting in the delivery situation that we provided in our previous video. I didn't have a huge amount to cover today because I'm still in shock about seeing the Nikola vehicle and the order they got. They're claiming $8 billion in orders for their trucks, which I'm skeptical of, but if they've got it, God bless them, and welcome back from the dead to Nikola. And I just have to give my military salute to Trevor, the CEO of Nikola, because how he could sell thousands of trucks and he's never built any product that's sold commercially, in my mind, that's a miracle. And I'm still trying to figure out how that company operates with no deposits. I mean, who's the deep-pocketed, $3 to $5 billion person behind them? Or are they getting, they're claiming they're not getting prepayments because they've returned all the deposits, and therefore they're not operating like Tesla is in terms of getting people to pay for the trucks before you build them. So somebody's got to be putting up the money to build a factory, and not only build a factory, to put equipment on the floor of that factory in Arizona. So at any rate, if you guys have any answers to this, I don't, but I still believe that Nikola's truck will not happen. I'm hoping it does, because it'd be good for the environment, and Tesla can't produce enough trucks anyway. It's just that I think the decision to do this is horrible and a really bad decision, and I think it'll come back to haunt them. I mean, why wouldn't you just buy the trucks from Toyota and be done with it? At any rate, there's an answer. We don't know what that is. At any rate, wanted to thank you for taking time out. This is Greg for Tesla Fan Insight. Greetings, Jacques. Bonjour in Canada. I'm actually impressed too. Model 3s will be delivered in Canada pretty soon too, so this is going to be interesting to see the reaction of customers there. I usually don't post this much, but a lot of wild news has been happening, so thanks for your indulgence in participating again. This is Greg for Tesla Fan Insight. Tschüss, German. Au revoir, French. Adios, Spanish. Lahitrot, Hebrew. Choda Hafez, Farsi. And Wa Goodman. Enough respect to my friends in Sweden, who are also from Jamaica. And thank you for taking time out, and have a great day. Look forward to any and all comments, and also our Saturday Patreon supporter session that we're pulling together, and we'll drop an email on you guys with that process. Have a great day, and thanks again for taking time out.